job. And we were at the MBCEA and MBMA shows here in Charlotte, North Carolina. And we've been walking the show floor and we want to find out what's happening. What are some of the hot topics? And really, when it comes to metal, it's about the accessories. It's about what really makes that metal excel and perform. And a big part of that is insulation. Another big part of metal buildings are door and windows. So we found the expert, Brant with Bay, and welcome to the show.
Thank you.
We're so happy to have you.
Great. Yeah, I'm Brant Davenport with Bay Insulation. I'm a district sales manager for North Carolina, Eastern Tennessee, and the belly of South Carolina.
So you're right here. This is your
territory.
territory.
I live in Greensboro, so
awesome.
This is right why I'm here as well. And we've got other guys from all over the country here as well, from other districts and regions.
Yeah.
So.
What are some, being here at this show and really talking to the metal building contractors and erectors, and with all of what you're doing here in your territory, what are some of the hot trends that you're seeing?
Well, for us, a lot of the energy codes is what we deal with to get these metal buildings to pass, because there's conditioned space buildings, there's buildings that don't require to have conditioned space, so there's a big variety of different kind of insulation packages, systems that we have to deal with, and we have to talk with all these metal building manufacturers and deal with them to make sure everything's correct and passes for code
and really, okay. So Bay Insulation is just a company that stands out. We see you every year at MetalCon, and really an amazing family company that's been around for a very long time. What, as you were talking to your contractors and erectors, really about getting the right amount of insulation to really make these buildings perform. Talk to me a little bit about what Bay does working with those contractors and erectors to help them.
Sure, yeah, we'll have to take some of the drawings, the final metal building drawings. Some of these packages, like our Skyliner, is a high R value system that has to meet exactly what their purlins and their bay spaces have to be coordinated between us and them.
Right.
Or the project won't go right or won't fit, or so there's
it's
a lot.
It's a tight relationship.
Yeah, and and along with doors and windows as well, we have to meet their standards of what they need, and we have a variety of different types of doors and windows and storefronts that are already pre-assembled that go in these doors.
What kind of buildings are you working on? Commercially, residentially?
Yeah, it's mainly commercial, industrial, churches as well. A lot of churches will do that, and they'll use like a black facing because they don't want to see the white up top, or they paint their purlins black too, or stuff like that.
Right.
But a lot of like big manufacturing facilities, stuff like that.
We're hearing a lot about data centers.
Yep, data centers.
Storage, I know.
Sure, a lot of spec buildings that, they'll get out there and they'll have them sit or lease them out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So.
It was interesting yesterday and today we were watching the student competition. Seems like there's like a lot of sports facilities, a lot of housing, student housing.
Yeah, there is some that go under that as well. So
people don't think of that traditionally with metal building or and putting that together, but it's really the architecture of it is pretty phenomenal. What are you hearing from the erectors and contractors who are here, both about insulation and about the doors and windows? What's kind of some of the conversation?
A lot of times they'll talk about some of our newer systems, like a bay runner, which is a different way to apply a single layer up on top or a multi-layer on top.
Yeah.
And then the doors, we set ourselves apart in some of the door areas. We have a Cadillac of doors that we service for them.
Yeah.
So, that's a lot of some of the good feature points that they'll come and ask us about, basically.
Well, that's the architectural look, right? The windows and doors make a building. I don't mean to upset anybody, but I really believe that. I think it's so that it's about that architectural, that feel and that look, and to be able to have that wide range. I'm losing my voice, Brad. So it's fun to see that, and it's fun to see how we just had Seth here they do build design, and they're building and designing these buildings all over the country.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for all you guys do. I know you're very involved with the association and
Sure.
with everything this year, and thank you for taking some time out. They were kind of teasing them a little bit because we were like pulling them over here. So you can tell them all it was pretty painless.
Yeah, sure. That
It was
great.
all right. It was pretty good. So thank you so much for being on today.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for watching. We are coming back with more. We actually have a very special one. Ken Giske with McElroy is going to be on here, and he won an award yesterday. We have a lot of different folks coming, so stay tuned. We'll see you soon.